So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Oh, well played, well played. Could move up a gear here. Bellingham. Rummenigge. And this is Ronaldo. Cruyff! Oh no, what has happened here? That's going to be a goal kick. Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. To Darren Fletcher. And it's Rijkaard. Raul.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Fletcher. Great vision. It's a promising position. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Milan with the corner, they're first. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge is herring after that one. No goals as yet. Gabriel is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Played back into the centre. Makaleli. And he's forced to go back. Hakimi picks it up now. And that has sent him sprawling. Nakata.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Has a look and plays it forward. No, he's not getting his way this time. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Fletcher. And here's Nakata.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, what has happened here? Delivers the ball. Fletcher charging forward, the ball at his feet. Floated through. He's picked his way through. And this is Nakata. There's the delivery. Buffon claims it without any fuss. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Hakimi. Now that looks a decent ball. Nakata looking to run onto it. Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Strokes it back. And it's Nakata. Ah, that's a fine interception. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Hakimi. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected. And Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard. And here's Raul. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
To make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Threads. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's Fletcher. Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Raul. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a sharp pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Makaleli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Maldini. Aimed beyond the defence. Hakimi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, can he get onto this? Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Raul. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Thinks about the shot.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Time and again they are repelled. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Hakimi looking for the run. Nakata providing an outlet on that flank. Bellingham gets rid without sophistication. Can he get it through? Raul gets into a good position. Now the delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Nakata. He has found the way through. It's a good-looking delivery. Opts to play it back. Good ball, good take.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Makalele, an instinctive delivery.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nakata. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now, can they get him away? And that was nowhere near his best. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Fletcher. Shot, surely! And we have our very first corner. That has not gone well. Oh, that's neat. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
First quarter of an hour gone. Nakata. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Searching pass he's played there. It's a promising position. Terrific header, and it's come back out to him. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Van Basten, and claimed it back swiftly. Nakata. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big header! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cruyff did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Driven forward. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Chelsea are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Nakata. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Scholes. And the counter is on. Can he get it through? Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to...
Chance! Bellingham. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Owen. Oh, they can break here. Half-time getting close now. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely, now then. Bellingham. And they can counter here. No way through there. Darren Fletcher. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 1
Bellingham.
minute added time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham. And it's Makalele. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Time and again they are repelled. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Hakimi has created one goal already. And here's Van Basten. Back into the middle. He's had a shot! Oh, terrible pass. And that was very necessary. Cruyff tries to play it through. And it's Scholes. Rijkaard. Chelsea still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Here comes the corner. Milan have their second corner now. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's in on this time, surely! Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. Looking to go deep. He gets big! Off the bar! No, he's not getting past him there. Looking for options for movement. Chance here to counter. Ronaldo has it out wide and in space. Hakimi. Oh, that's nice. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Could move up a gear here. Thuram cuts it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cross in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
PK. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Scholes. Hakimi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a pretty loose pass. He's through here, and this is Van Basten, and he's found a way past. And the finish! And he's gone looking for safety.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Van Basten. And that's aimed into the middle.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chelsea are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they... Van Basten!
And that's going up front in a hurry. That's a sharp pass. And it's Nakata. Plays a sharp little ball here. He can get that clear.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make
Well,
sure
after all of
to
that,
put
Jim,
any litter
what are
in
you
the bins
thinking?
provided.
Well, the way the
Thank you
manager
for your
has stormed down the
cooperation.
tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, what a ball! Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
And this is Hazard. Has crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hakimi gets into a good position. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hakimi. Raul. Threads one in. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Scholes. Van Nistelrooy. Owen! Nice-looking ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he's picked it up out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Played out to the right. And this is Fletcher. Chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
Oh, he's been... Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Hazard. And here's Owen. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to get it away. And it's Fletcher. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Lampard. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's picked his way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Drives it in. Conte. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Darren Fletcher. Scholes. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Added time.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's come loose. He is through here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Here we go again then.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Shot a goal! He has done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan are having a ball here. Makaleli. Cucurella. Colwill. And Caicedo. Conte. And it's Cucurella. And it's Conte.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And this is Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Incoming delivery. Terrific header! No, he can't turn it in. Scholes powering forward here. Raul knocks it into space. And the shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Owen looking to run onto it. Conte, pass somewhat off target. Scholes. Now it's Owen. Kante gets a foot in here. Lampard. Cucurella. Makaleli. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's onside. Oh, just skips past his man. Goes down, but nothing given. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a promising position. Azar, that's an imaginative pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. Time and again they are repelled. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's on his way! Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thiago Silva. It's a pretty loose pass.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Drogba. Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lampard. And this is Azar. And it's Cucurella. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. So what can they make of this? There they go, hunting in packs. And that has left him in a heap. And he's managed to get free. Played in deep. Big header! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Hazard. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Nakata.
Number 8.
For Owen.
Coming on the field.
And it's Nakata.
Number 22.
Nakata.
Such good technique.
Number 45.
Lovely feet.
Nadia. Substitution in progress.
Joao Pedro. It's a little off
time.
target. Nakata. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram. Park Ji-sung. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please take
So what do you
this
take away from it all,
opportunity to pay a
Jim?
visit to our official
One-sided.
store.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
He's got away, hoisted in. And he's there to retrieve it. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Dembele might just make this. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Van de Ven. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's Dembele. Thuram cuts it out. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Threads one in. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. This looks... and he shoots! And that certainly packed a punch. Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Goulart has it out wide and in space. Goulart's cross. Piqué deals with that comfortably. Cristiano Ronaldo. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Panama clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Dembele. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Good take, and is he in? Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that looks a decent ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Xavi Alonso
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Aubameyang. Neymar. Now it's Aubameyang. Gerrard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Gerrard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's through, now is he in? Now it's Goulet. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Showing good feet. Oh, what has happened here? Flashes it across. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Piqué. That's Busquets. And it's Thuram. Gabriel. Looking for options for movement. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. That pass has been well intercepted. There's the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. And a chance! He can get that clear. Balde calmly anticipates. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. And he welcomes him. Shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Goulet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Rafinha. Neymar. And the through ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pinches it off him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. He's had it taken off him.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha. Done delicately. Now that's well seen too. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 97.
We have got changes here
Número
from
15.
both sides, in fact.
Número 7.
So the first
Número
moment of
4.
real significance.
Entran.
Well, when the going
Número
gets tough,
22.
etc.,
Número 6.
they can still turn this
Número
round, I think.
14. Número 20. Cambio.
Luis Suarez. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So, third corner of the game. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he get it through? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And now they can clear their lines. And he's quick to snatch it back. Valverde. And he thumps it clear. Azar. Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. De Jong running with the ball. Yamal. Shot could be on. Can he finish? They've scored! Do not write them off. Back they come. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Panama grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Panama really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gerrard. He is just caressing the ball.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al
And this is
tiempo
Pele.
reglamentario.
Oh, important interception. Azar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Dink through. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's a very decent chance! Into stoppage time, very little left on it. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And it's been taken short. Back when it goes. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks.
Shapes to shoot! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played out to the left flank, delivered across. Ferdinand can get it clear. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Azar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Oh, he's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that was very necessary. And it's Ferdinand. Looking for options for movement. Azar. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Van Nistelrooy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a decent ball. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Van Nistelrooy. He can get that clear. Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. And that's a good ball. Tries to play it through. Played into the middle. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Azar. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dembele is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Gabriel plays it long. Hazard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The ball has bounced loose now. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Just eases him off the ball. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Azar. Rijkaard. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar plays it. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Busquets. To Gerrard. And the counter is on. Oh, that's clever. And he welcomes it in. Piqué plays it forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Drive it. Dembele! It's there!
for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposite.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gerrard. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And this is Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice interception, well timed. Cleared without complication. Rijkaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now, can they get him away? Some resolute defending there. And the shot! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's heaved it away.
Neymar really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Nicely shaped ball, and that could set him on his way. Decent chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up, or it's going to happen again.
It's Neymar! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Gerrard. Azar. Dembele. Beckham. Searching pass he's played there. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. That ball looks a good one. He's in space and looking for options. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pass somewhat off target. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! Ronaldinho! Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Madrid are having a ball here. And here's Gerrard. Looking to play him in. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cannavaro. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Messi takes the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Threads one in. Incoming delivery. Cannavaro gets it away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Gerrard. And here's Suarez.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Beckham. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now he's got space here. Floated through. And a chance! They've scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Hakimi spots it and intercepts. No, it's come to nothing. Guardiola. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well read, and the danger is averted. João Cancelo. And it's Bellingham. Rodri. Marquinhos. Can he get it through? Sané. And Sané! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Salah. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Batistuta. And it's Sané. Bellingham! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Not the most accurate pass. Fernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
The United States are looking to go forward now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a searching pass. Cross goes in there. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta. Venezia have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball, drilled in low. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Well, there's the clearance. Taken back almost at once. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? No luck with that dink over the top. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was quick to react. Guardiola. Venezia finding their passes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. João Cancelo. Some really good ball movement. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. No way through. And here's Sané. Rodri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Sané. Van Bouten tries to clear. It's a good foot in there. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sané is herring after that one. Neymar. Neymar to Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Cambio di giocatori.
So off we go once more.
The United States clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Cancelo. And that's an errant pass. And that was very necessary.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's got away, an instinctive delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Venezia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Valverde has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Almost an hour gone. Mbappe!
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And they've got a throw.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And here's De Bruyne. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Batistuta, Messi, Diogo Costa claims comfortably. And still we await the first breakthrough. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Guardiola. The United States are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition.
Attenzione,
This
un
team
cambio.
know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
The United States will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And here's Mbappe, has a shot! They want to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! João Cancelo produces a cross. And that has been cleared. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. And this is chance! He scores! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Numero 14.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. And a chance! Not the most convincing of passes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10. Messi.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Hakimi. It's a pretty loose pass. Could move up a gear here. Chips it through. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's beautifully weighted. Great chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Gol per gli Stati Uniti.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And Batistuta! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And that's a big... Batistuta! With so little time left, grandstand finish. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Venezia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Searching pass he's played there.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That's a risk. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's chance for a shot. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Numero 14.
All hands on deck for this one.
Numero 5.
He's on it, can he get away? Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a foul, a simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. And we're done. The United States have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, they can break here. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Xavi. Oh, good spread. And it's Cancelo. Bellingham. Forlan. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's made its way to him. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Tries a shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And can he finish? Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Belletti. It's a good run down the right. And this is Kante. Luis Suarez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Messi. A probing pass. And this is Luis Suarez. That's good play. And this is Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Quick look, then plays it in. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Belletti. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cruyff knocks it out wide. Well, here's a man adored by many, even header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rijkaard. Conte. He's got away. Out towards the flank. And the cross comes in. It's a mighty effort! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And Messi! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now it's Kante. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's superb. Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Defending was strong and firm. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez looking to penetrate. It's Luis Suarez! And he comes up trumps again. Chelsea have their third corner. He's got two! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Messi. Xavi. He's on it, can he get away? Now he's got space here. Pass is just off target. And it's half-time here.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
El ganador de la camiseta oficial del equipo que sorteamos hoy será quien tenga el número de entrada que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de unos segundos.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline.
Forlan! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Now, can they get him away? An instinctive delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Costa Curta gets it clear. Kante making good progress on the right-hand side. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Balde. Kubasi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Forlan. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. In by Cancelo. Lovely bit of skill. Pinches it off him. Luis Suarez looking to add to his goal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Xavi. Pedri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that has put paid to that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Balde. Nice control. Balde stood his ground strongly. Forlan.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That looks a good ball through. And he shoots! Balde tries to clear. Bellingham takes the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And he's straight offside. And he's managed to get rid. Costa Curta. Now it's Forlan. Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, no joy this time. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Backward it goes. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Now it's Neymar, passing nice and neat. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And it's Pedri. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So now
9,
we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
El dorsal 22. El dorsal
Messi with the clearance.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
Chelsea have
Villa.
the chance to go the
El
other
dorsal
way.
20. El dorsal 3.
Messi, he's through, now is he in? Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Neymar.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Decent chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
That's just downright fabulous.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rice, out towards the flank. Played into the middle. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. Goal! Arsenal! And he is away, the launch of a brand new hero. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That looks a good ball through. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Timber. And it's Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rolls it backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Rice. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Raul. Time and again they are repelled. Pass somewhat off target. That's a good ball out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Partey. Oh, this looks sharp. Distributed tidily. Eze looking to run onto it. That'll be a throw. And here's Eze. Oh, no joy this time. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Yamal. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Iniesta. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Bebeto. And they're quick to press. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bebeto, out to the right. Rijkaard. Partey. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Bebeto. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, look at that. Yaya Toure! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Raul. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bebeto. Takes a shot. Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Eze. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other.
Please
I think
take
this
this
game
opportunity
is there
to
to
pay
be
a
won,
visit to our
and
official
a minor
store
tweak
where
maybe all
memorabilia from
needs
today's
to
match are
change
now
it.
available.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bale. Rice. Just eases him off the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Timber. Now he's got space here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now he's off and running. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Yamal. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's clever. Van der Sar getting this one clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. That has not gone well. Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Eze. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Ødegaard. Now it's Eze. Now it's Eze. He's on it, can he get away? Iniesta. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Raul going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's an errant pass. And he's managed to get rid. And that has put paid to that. Timber. And it's Rice. Now it's Bebeto. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And Bebeto! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Looking for options for movement. Gabriel gets it clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Iniesta. Number 19,
Kokchu stood his ground strongly. Half an hour gone in the second half.
14,
He's not got that quite right.
Field. Number 8, Hazard. Number 4,
Cannavaro.
Mohamed Salah.
Oh, it's a
Number
promising build-up,
11,
this. Plenty of
Vinicius
really nice
Junior.
passing.
Number 23,
Keep calm and carry on.
Kokchu.
That's the job in a nutshell
Substitution.
now.
Stood up well to him there. That's a shade optimistic. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Knocks it into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Azar. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, it's Bebeto. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's a throw-in. Yaya Toure chips it through. No luck with that dink over the top.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And this is Mohamed. Real chance! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Azar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Mohamed Salah.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And a quick
So there it
reminder
is.
today to
What
please
struck you
take
most
all
about
the
that?
bins
Well, I think all
located
things
by the
considered,
entrance
Peter,
gates.
this
Thank
was
you very
a
much
fair
for your
result. Both
cooperation.
sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. And it's Makalele. Little pass back. Out to the left it goes. Eze. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good spread. And Mohamed Salah. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good strength. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Forlan. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. I think he knew immediately that he got that one wrong. The wall did its job.
Mbappe. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now, can they get him away? Thuram wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Hazard. And he's quick to snatch it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Saliba makes the interception. Hazard is herring after that one. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Torres. Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well played. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. That is good alertness. Eze does well to get it back. That's an imaginative pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Piqué. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Lahm.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played. Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice interception, well timed. Forlan, played out to the left flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fernando Torres. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
For our World Charity Fund.
And the action is back on the way. Rijkaard. And it's Salah.
Guadalajara clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's been given away. That ball looks a good one. And he's onside. Guadalajara needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, somewhat off target. Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. And across it goes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Saliba gets across to intercept that. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? No way through there. Piqué did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Guadalajara are down to 10 men. Not the most accurate pass. Mohamed Salah getting this one clear. Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Mohamed Salah. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Cruyff on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Oh, smashing header! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Fernando Torres really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
The less said about that pass, the better. Rijkaard. Mohamed Salah. Just about up to 75 minutes. Makaleli. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. And the shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He's got full. No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's a pretty loose pass. Gabriel, and it's Bellingham. Opts for safety. No, that's been intercepted. Makaleli. Bellingham. Mohamed Salah back and defending. Swung over. Piqué. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be... And Cruyff! Lacking in accuracy. And he's forced to go back, looking for options for movement. And he decides to cross it. Khoi Pham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Makaleli. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Maybe 3 minutes at a time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rijkaard has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Defending of the desperate variety. Hernandez. Bellingham. And it's Salah. And Caicedo. And that is that. Chelsea just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Cruyff taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
With the father of a boy in a yellow...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I'm Aymeric Laporte. He's a centre-back.
Guruzeta! Lacking in accuracy.
There they go, hunting again.
And he's had it nicked away. Danny Vivian. Gorosabal. Berenguer. And it's Haura Gazar. Guruzeta. Passes short and sharp. And here's Guruzeta. Knocks it out wide. Yuri, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Yuri cuts it out. Laporte goes long. Opts for safety. Araujo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Lewandowski. Vermin! It's a lovely, neat pass. Al Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. And he's there to clear it. And here's Rafinha. Danny Vivian can get it clear. Robert Navarro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Kubo. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's lofted through here. And here's the chance to counter. Yuri. Can he get on the end of this? Passing nice and neat. And he's there to belt it away. Bilbao deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. and importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Berenguer. And it's Sunset. And that interception was most necessary. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Guruzeta, out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kubo tries to play it through. That is a great pick out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's given a throw.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's being urged to shoot. Balde goes looking wide. Now it's Gavi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's come off the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jaureguiza. Ruiz de Galarreta. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, good-looking ball. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Kubo. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead...
Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Berenguer goes short. And here's Berenguer. Flashes it across. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Gavi has created one goal already. It's a promising position. Ball driven towards the... Oh, what a climb! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without... Shot and goal! Oh, taken with style! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rafinha. Oh, that's nice. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, nice touch. Sunset. Guruzeta. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Lewandowski. Chelsea are look, he's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Firmine clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yuri is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Sunset. And it's Laporte. Guruceta is onto it in a flash. And De Galarreta. Gavi. Rafinha quietly revving up. Araujo. And it's De Jong. And he's there to clear it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Guruceta, played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Caught offside that time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gavi receives it in a good position here. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Balde. Tries to pass it through. Rafinha picks it up out wide. And that has been cleared. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Lewandowski. Koundé. Oh, it's played into the area. Danny Vivian is there. And the finish! He should have put that one away.
Dani Olmo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 23 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20.
That's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should have put that away.
Lewandowski really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Spread it left. Nico Williams. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, decent chance! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. The killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. All square again into the dying minutes. And he shoots! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Chelsea take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Yuri.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Ball now. It's Lewandowski! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Lewandowski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And here's Nico Williams. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! He has done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Clinical, just clinical. And that's it. Chelsea can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about.
You